Hi everyone, so as you can see I've got the new copy of Heroquest from Hasbro. I'm very pleased to have this because I used to have the original game as a child and unfortunately that's no longer with me, so when the opportunity to get the remake came out I thought I've got to get it for nostalgia purposes, and I have to say it looks great. Anyway, I thought I would put together a very quick video of a playthrough on the first quest that is in the quest book. The quest is called The Trial, and the idea of the quest is there is a gargoyle in here somewhere, and basically I've got to destroy it. So I've got to try and find it, destroy it, and then escape. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started. Yeah, that's about it really. So I'm going to play as the barbarian. It is actually easier to do this quest with more than one good character, because it is actually quite tricky to do on your own, but I thought for the simplicity of this video and also for speed, because I'm sure I'll probably get killed before I get halfway around, I thought it would be best just to do one person. So I'm the barbarian and that's its character sheet, and as you can see he attacks with 3 combat dice, he defends with 2 combat dice, he has 8 body points and 2 mind points. Here is a quick overview as to what my character can do, or what the other characters can also do as well. These are the good characters. So we can all move, and then we can do one of the following actions as well. Now we can do the actions either before we move or after we move, but you can't move, do an action and then continue your move. You're not allowed to do that. But anyway, the actions are either attacking an adjacent monster, casting a spell on a hero or a monster. In this case, I won't be able to do that because I'm the barbarian and that he doesn't have that ability. You can search for treasure in the room. You can search for secret doors in the room or corridors, or you can search for traps, or you can try and disarm a trap. Now I will just give a very, very small spoiler. This particular quest doesn't have any secret doors or traps, so I won't need to do that. But I can still search for treasure, and of course I can still attack any monsters that appear on the board. So let's get going. By moving into the corridor, I've now revealed another door a bit further down, and also a blocked footpath, as you can see just there. So this is based on line of sight. So because I moved into the corridor, I can now reveal the pieces that the barbarian can see. I threw a 7 earlier, so I'm going to move another 3 squares just to move a bit further forward. And then what I'm going to do now is, because there's no monsters or anything else in view, I can just throw my dice again to see what my next movement will be. And then we'll go from there. But my plan is to get to the door, open it and see what is in that room. So I'm going to do that now. 9. So I'm going to move 1, open the door, and then that will reveal what is in the room, and then I'll decide what to do from there. Now by opening the door, it has revealed 2 orcs, a bookcase and a writing desk, and another closed door. I threw a 9 originally, so I've used 1 of that already just to move up to the door and open it. I'm going to then continue to move another 3 squares and attack the orc that's straight in front of me. So I'm going to do that now. The barbarian attacks with 3 combat dice, so we need as many skulls as possible. Here we go. 2. That's not bad. So as you can see from the orc data card, the orc gets to defend with 2 defense dice, and it will need to roll 2 black shields, because if it only rolls 1, it will die because it's only got 1 body point. So let's see what happens. And the orc doesn't survive, so the orc is killed. We'll remove him from the board. It is now the orc's go, so the orc is going to attack the barbarian with 3 combat dice. 1 skull. The barbarian defends with 2 combat dice, needing 1 shield. And he fails, so the barbarian loses a body point. He's now down to 7. Barbarian is now going to attack this other orc. 3 combat dice, looking for skulls. 1 skull. Orc needs 1 shield, 1 black shield. And it gets it, so the orc survives. It's now the orc's go. 2 skulls. Barbarian needs 2 shields. And he gets it! Woohoo! I survived. Barbarian is now going to attack the orc again. 1 skull. It fails. The orc is dead. Now there are no more monsters in this room, I can search for treasure, which is something I'm going to do. So I'm going to use the app on my phone, the Hasbro app, to select that option, because I'm not sure whether something will be revealed from the furniture or whether I will just have to reveal a treasure card. So we'll see what happens. Searching for treasure wasn't the best idea, because I revealed a wandering monster. So in this particular quest, the wandering monster is an orc, so I'm going to have to place an orc on the board next to the barbarian, and it attacks immediately. Brilliant stuff. Oh, I'm very lucky. It didn't get 1 skull, so the orc doesn't actually cause me any harm. I'm now going to attack the orc. 1 skull. The orc gets to defend with 2 dice, so let's see, it needs at least 1 black shield. And it gets it, the orc survives. The orc is now going to attack me again. 2 skulls, that's a good hit. I need to defend with 2 shields. And I fail, so I've now lost 2 body points. I'm down to 5. Oh dear. I'm going to attack the orc. 2 skulls, that's good. It needs 2 black shields to survive. And it fails. The orc is dead. Cheerio. After last time, when I searched for treasure, I ended up revealing a wandering monster. I don't want to do that now, so I'm going to walk up to this closed door and I'm going to open it and see what's in the next room. So I'm going to throw my dice now. 5. So by opening the door, it's revealed another 2 monsters, an abomination and a goblin, and also a weapon rack by the looks of it, and another closed door. I threw a 5. So I've used one of that 5 to open the door. I've got another 4 squares that I can move. I'm going to move directly in front of the abomination and attack it, because it's quite a powerful monster and I don't really want that hanging around. So I'm going to try and kill it as quickly as I can. So I'm going to attack with 3 combat dice. 1 hit. Not brilliant, but could be worse. So as you can see, the abomination gets to defend with 3 dice, so that's quite a lot, and it also has 2 body points. So even if it doesn't defend any of my hits, it will only lose 1 body point and will still be alive. Not great, but here we go, we'll see what happens. And it defends it, so I've not even made a dent on it, and that's now my go over, and it is now the enemy's turn. I have a feeling this playthrough will be over quite quickly. The abomination attacks with 3 combat dice. 2 hits. I get to defend with 2 combat dice, needing 2 shields. I got 1, so I lose another body point. I'm down to 4. The goblin is now going to attack me, so it's going to move up next to me, and then it's going to attack with 2 combat dice. So we'll see what happens. 2 skulls, that's not great. I have to defend with 2 shields, and I fail. So I've lost another 2 body points. I'm down to 2. Nearly over, I reckon. I'm going to actually attack the goblin because I think it might be easier to kill. Here we go. 3 skulls. That kills the goblin outright because it only has 1 body point and it can only defend with 1 dice. So it won't be able to defend that. The goblin is killed. It's now the abomination's go and it's going to attack me with 3 combat dice. 2 skulls. 2 skulls. I didn't defend. The barbarian has been killed. What a very quick playthrough this has been. Game over. Well, that was a very quick playthrough. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sure plenty of you will actually do this quest and be a lot more successful than I was. In a way, I did kind of rush it to just get the video put together, and it's very difficult doing it using the Hasbro app on your phone as well as filming it on your phone, hence why I probably tried to get it over as quickly as possible. I have no idea what the rest of the map looks like, so I'm going to actually play this game another time without videoing it, and just to see how well I do. And the chances are I'm going to try and use more than one hero as well, because I think with just one it's really, really difficult. Anyway, thanks for watching, and take care.